That's how we can't play around with the Uganda because we are very strong now, very strong. Now, so that is the first point, peace. But peace which came from unity. That's why we talk of the principle of patriotism. Love Uganda, love Uganda. Yes, you are Uganda, you are Aru, you are Nyakore, you are Uganda, but love Uganda. Because you need Uganda, first of all, as a market for your products. The Banyankore are going to buy my milk. Because they also have milk. I have milk, they have milk. So they don't buy my milk. If I was with the Banyankore, I would be poor now. But other people in Uganda buy my milk, they buy my beef. They buy my bananas. I don't grow CC in Rajpura. Where do I get citizen from? Where do I get citizen from?
Yes,
I get it from northern Uganda. The Banyankore are not good fishermen. Banyankore are not good fishermen. Or you find the Jonam, the other people are better fishermen than the Banyankore. So, these tribes of Uganda need Uganda for market for their products. And the West Nilers are making a lot of money from being near the border with Sudan and Congo. So when other Ugandans are coming to smuggle from Congo and from South Sudan, they stay in Arua. Whether they are coming to smuggle or to do good business, but they stay in Arua. So all these Ugandans who pass through Arua bring money. So West Nile is taking advantage of its geographical position at the end of Uganda to channel resources. So that's why we say, please, you people, if you are clever, love Uganda because you all need it. Now, if somebody comes to me and says, we are Banyankwele, I tell him, Sultan, go away. Because if I didn't have Uganda, I would not be prosperous like I am now. I am far away in Rajpura, but I'm benefiting from Uganda from all corners. And the people of West Nile are far from Kampala, far from southern Uganda, but they are benefiting from the whole of Uganda when they pass here going to Sudan. When I was going to pay respect to John Garang, when John Garang died, I drove by road all the way to Yei and back. Not Juba, Yei. Juba was still under the Arabs. And I remember I discovered a small, nice hotel in Nebi where I stopped to wash my hands and so. So, clever people understand the value of Uganda. That's why we say patriotism, love Uganda, but also Pan-Africanism, love Africa. Because when I was supporting SPLM, some people were saying, why did Museveni interfere in the issues of South Sudan? When I was supporting ANC, Mandela, so why did Museveni interfere with the whites in South Africa? When the Africans took power in South Africa, there are so many Ugandans there now. I hear there are 1 million. They go there to do witchcraft, to do what? To deceive. To deceive the South Africans that they have brought here, they call them sangomas, witch doctors. But none of them has ever come to thank me to say, please, thank you for supporting Mandela. Now, when South Sudan became independent, oh, so many Ugandans rushed there for business. Nobody has ever come and said, thank you, Museveni, for supporting SPLM. But when we were supporting the Africans in South Sudan, in Rwanda, in Burundi, in Congo, in South Africa, it was partly because of Undugu, fraternity, but also knowing that we needed them, they need us. So I'm telling you that be careful about people who come and say, I have a political party, or I want to be a leader. A political party aiming at what? What are your aims? So, politics is like medicine. You cannot be a doctor unless you understand the anatomy of the human body. And the factors that affect the human body. You must understand the diagnosis of your patient. With the NRM, we understood exactly what the problem was, like the sectarianism. You said sectarianism is suicide. That's why we reject completely, and even when we are not agreeing with you, initially when we work together, we bring you together. That's how we have been working with all the people who are not originally with us. Because we don't care about who you are. What we care about is what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you planning to? It is the what, not the who, not the where. If you say, I am for tribalism, you say, bye-bye. If you say, I am for religious sectarianism, you say, bye-bye. If you say, I look down upon women, you say, no, but you have seen women shooting men. Please go away. If you say, woman, I'm looking at bully. What am I bully? You stand here and I give you a gun and you see what she has to do. So that's how NRM has been able to unite all of you, and that's why we have brought peace. NRM is and the second one I want to mention to do is the development. Now, development has got two parts. It has got economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. If you go to economic infrastructure here in West Nile, you have seen the road coming all the way from Karuma all the way to Koboko. Then even the road from Karuma to Kampala had been damaged. We had to do it a number of times again. Even this one here has started growing old. We are now doing it again. We are now working the road from Atiak, all the way from Muguru actually, from Muguru to Atiak, then coming all the way to Ajumani to Moyo. And from Moyo, now we are going towards Yunge and Koboko. And the other roads we are going to work on, like the one of Navy, Goli, then you go to Zongo, you go to Paida, then you come all the way up to Nyaro here. There is another road from Panimu to Pakwach, to Rhino Camp, to Wadela, along the Nile. That is in our, all those are in our plans. Now, then we have got electricity. Now, there is a road from Arua through Terego to the other one. That road is also very important. That road is also important. Now, there is the roads like they are all here. I have already mentioned them. Now, electricity, we struggled with the electricity, because the electricity was stopping in Lila. And the original problem was from Lila all the way to Arua is a long distance. And these wires are like a current. You can either put a strong current or a weak one. The strong current is 132 kV. That's how they describe them in their language. That carries strong electricity. But the problem was that that time the demand for electricity in Arua, Western Nile, was like 2 megawatts. So if you put a strong current, who consumes this power? But if you put the weaker current, the 32 kV, 33 kV, It comes getting weaker because of the distance, and by the time it arrives in Arua, it is very small. So that's why initially we put Nyagak, we put a small station in Nyagak. To generate 6 megawatts nearby. And the wires will be nearer, so we'll use 33 kV. But now, because of after the other work we have been doing, like South Sudan, becoming free. And Congo now. Arua is growing and needs more power. So that's why we've been able to bring a very strong current from Karuma now, 132 kV all the way to here. So for us, we don't do things just because of politics, wanting to please people even when things are wrong. It's very dangerous. Cheap. Cheap popularity. We were telling people that the power will come, but let's move according to the plan. Powerful electricity has now come. Now the work is distributed to the sub-counties. And it will be done. That will also be done. Now, so on the telephones, everybody has got a telephone now, as you can see. There we use the private sector to solve the problem of telephones. Piped water for drinking, we are going step by step. But we also need water for irrigation. Irrigation is very, very important. I can show you an example of irrigation. Let's see Dr. Maracha in Museveni.
This is where our model plantation is. Plantation which you've had, we've really gone beyond 50 tons of yield per hectare per year. Matoki, the important part is water, especially in the dry season. So here we are using irrigation, drip irrigation, as you can already see, using water, especially in the dry season. Drip irrigation, the advantage with it is that it sends water where it is required. It does not depend on natural water. We make our own water, which we pump every day. 90% of the water is used for irrigation, and the other 10% is processed for use in private land and estate residential areas. This one, as per NEMA allows us to use aside.
You freeze that swamp, keep it there. Now, that is government land, which we gave to Dr. Muranga, one of our scientists. To grow bananas, but using irrigation and fertilizer. The consequence is that the nearby Banyankore are harvesting 5 tons per hectare of bananas per year. Put back the other swamp. Put back the other swamp. I want it. But Dr. Muranga is harvesting 53 tons from 1 hectare.
Dr. Muranga is
10 times more than the Banyankore. So we can't go on with this old way of doing crops. Therefore, in our plans, we plan irrigation as part of the economic infrastructure. And you can see that is how God created Uganda. That's how the wetlands should look like. Wetlands in that part of Uganda, they look like this, with a lot of papayas and so on. But that is now economic infrastructure. But there is social infrastructure. This means education mainly and health. Maracha has got 62 government primary schools. And has got 7 government secondary schools. There are also other private schools, but those are for the people with the money. Now, I want to see how many. Maracha has got 91 parishes. With 34 hosting at least 1 government primary school. So we have another 34 parishes which don't have primary schools. That's our target now in the coming government, to make sure that these ones also get. But also, you the planners in the district, you also mix up things. Because the primary schools are 62 government primary schools. if you are insisting that there should be one primary school per parish, then 62 parishes would have been covered by now. But now it means some parishes have got more than one primary school over the government. And some don't. Now, Maracha has got 7 government secondary schools. But it has got 19 sub-counties. So we have a date now of 12 sub-counties to add more 12 schools. I can see here there are 2 city schools which are being constructed now. When the 2 are finished, then we shall remain with 10. But the problem with education in general has been some local people and some of the other national ones refusing to implement my policy of free education for the children in the government school. In the 1996 manifesto, I promised free education, UPE, universal primary education. But some people didn't understand it, they didn't implement it. The DEOs in the districts, they don't follow it up. The head teachers don't follow it up. The head teachers. The PTA board is also coming. So it is not implemented. And the children drop out of school. Because they can't pay school fees. But you know, I am a guerrilla. So I said, these people, because they are not listening to me, let me create a small well triangle where I go and do something. That's what we did with UPC. We told UPC to stop disturbing us. They refused, so we said, okay, let's go to where we chase UPC. And when we were there, we were able to show that you can have a disciplined army that doesn't kill people, that doesn't do bad things. That's how information spread. That you know, NRA doesn't kill people. NRA doesn't kill people.
Yeah, I mean, never met as kind of mouse, or the key, party, if I'm a the key,
Even when we captured Kampala, many of the soldiers of the didn't run away because they had heard that's the information.
After NRA, Kampala, Julia, as kind of as
so the Royal Triangle my ideas sometimes are not accepted by the government, the big government. But I have got a small area which I control completely. This is State House. There I don't have PTA.